What's going on, troops? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Rangers FIFA 23 career mode. Seems to be the main thing we're uploading at the moment, but that's just until we get our feet in the ground and kind of get more games coming out and find more games I enjoy to record. But I wanted to point something out, and since we had, if you remember back, I believe this is the 10th episode we're on now, but if you remember back, if you've been watching it from the first episode, or second episode when we got to the first league game, we played St Johnstone and we lost 5-4, which was ridiculous. But since then, we haven't lost a game. That was the first game we played in the season and we lost. And since then, we've won 12 and drawn 2, which I think is a phenomenal stat. But we move on. Final scout report on a couple of free agent players. A 76 rated midfielder, absolutely. 68 rated centre half. Could be a cheaper option if we can't afford Calvin Bassey. Mind you, he's only valued at 7.5 mil. Sakala's developed as much as he will do. And China have offered me the international job. That will be getting rejected. Barisic with his first goal of the season. But on to the next one. The big one. Pre-match will be attended by Davy Bates.
Okay, welcome everyone. We'll be starting with the questions now.
Players are hungry. We want the title. Let's do it again. Come on, boys. A fantastic performance and resounding win in your previous match. Looking ahead to the game against your great rival Celtic, do you think your boys now have a psychological advantage? We don't worry about the opposition. Prepare ourselves. Bates taking no more questions. We are sitting 12 points ahead of Celtic. We have the opportunity at Celtic Park to make it 15-point gap between our rivals. We're in the blue, of course. The team remains exactly the same. That's the team we're going to go with. The mainstays starting. And we need a result. We don't need it. It won't really alter our charge for the league title. But to go 15 points clear of Celtic after only 16 games would be an outrageous feat. I would certainly have, as they are our main rivals for this season. But here comes Ryan Kent early on, and he scores! Ryan Kent, inside 3 minutes, gives Rangers the lead at Celtic Park. And the stadium has fallen silent. All the fans there behind him crying, the Rangers fans jubilant. And John Lundstrom just getting dragged a bit there, but Kent burst through on his left foot. That's not Joe Hartley having goal. Who have they got in their net? Oh, they've got Seagraves in goals. Have they sold Joe Hart? Because that would be an odd change to not be starting Joe Hart. But it doesn't matter. 9 goals in 15 games for Ryan Kent. And we are off to a rapid start here at Celtic Park. Celtic will look for a quick response. Abada. Tackled by Yilmaz. Kent looks for Yilmaz over the top. Yilmaz has got Sakala creeping into the back post. It's 2-0! Inside 7 minutes! Rangers have a 2-goal advantage over their rivals Celtic. And this is a phenomenal performance already. I don't know what to say. I'm not sure how to react to this, but I don't know. It's just so quick. As Celtic Park is fallen silent. The change of goalkeeper may be at the heart of the problems for Celtic, but Sakala managing to rise above Greg Taylor, or make sure Greg Taylor doesn't rise above him. And 7 minutes in to this Old Firm, we are 2-0 up. Shot of a sneaky wee turn in on Tavernier. Can he get away from the skipper? Pass only finds Raskan. Tillman looks for Sakala again. Sakala manages to get away from Greg Taylor, and we're not even 11 minutes into this, and we could be looking at a 3-goal advantage. Fashion Sakala though. Tries to run it in, and Carter Vickers is there. Jota. McGregor on the ball now. Celtic looking to calm the game down a little bit. It's a good ball to Jota. Kyogo. O'Reilly looks for Abada. Abada skips over the challenge from Goldson. And O'Reilly's shot well wide. First sight of life from Celtic. Rangers still looking good regardless of that. Lundstrom now looks for an over the top ball from Malik Tillman. Starfelt maybe holding on to the ball for a little bit too long. O'Reilly gives it to Kyogo. Kyogo plays a really good ball over the top for Jota. Jota is past half. Kyogo is past Lundstrom, but Ben Davies intercepts the attempt at cross. O'Reilly's shot off of Davies, and it's a free kick right on the edge of the box, and it's going to be Jota who's going to take it, and it's blocked by the wall. Commanding from Rangers. Goldson there having to jump up to get that away. Tavernier plays it through for Sakala to run onto it. Sakala first times it. Ryan Kent's in there. It's been cleared away only as far as Yilmaz. Yilmaz heads it back down to Tillman. Malik Tillman now. Could be 3 for Rangers. And it is 3! And it's a magical performance from the boys in blue. And Celtic are shell-shocked. The team you'd expect to be right behind us in second place have had their struggles. And this dominant Rangers team, that really should be saved. Really should be saved. But Malik Tillman, just on the mark of half an hour, adds a third for Rangers, and we're not finished yet. Malik Tillman to Sakala. Sakala for Nicholas Raskan, and his header goes wide. And it is just such a quick tempo from Rangers. Celtic can't deal with. This performance is what they're setting the standards at for this league. If you can't keep up with Rangers, you've got no chance, says Bates. This is the tempo they want to play at every game. Vidvam, a brilliant block. Such a solid presence at left back this season. Can I get up against Lundstrom? O'Reilly now. Ben Davies with the interception. Good set, Rangers on their way. Kent. Few bodies forward now. Looks over the top, Ralston. It's fallen to Morelos, and nobody can get it quite under their feet, away from under their feet. But Greg Taylor's got the ball now, and he'll be. Ooh. Celtic need to get this out of their box to avoid any silly mistakes. Carter Vickers nearly making one there. It's a really good ball, but Tavernier is on the end of it. McGregor back out to Tavernier. Raskan. Oh, and here comes Celtic now. This is their opportunity to get forward. Ben Davies, solid. Malik Tillman looks at a really good through ball for Fashion Sakala. Raskan takes it away from Carter Vickers. Ryan Kent running into the middle, and it's cleared away, and that will be half time, I believe. And what a performance we are seeing from Rangers here at Parkhead, striding their way to title number 56, surely going 15 points clear. changes made at half time are going to be Haji for Tillman. Tillman resting for the next game. And at the moment that will be all. Just the one change at half time. Some fresh legs up front for Rangers. Not what Celtic want to see, especially when it's the inform Yanis Haji. Celtic need an early second half goal. That's Ben Davies intercepting the attempt at pass there. Lundstrom. Let's put through fast to Sakala. Sakala's got the pace to get away from Carter Vickers. Carter Vickers! No chance of catching him! And the man from Zambia adds on the woes of Celtic. And has made it 4-0. Celebrates in front of a young Celtic fan. Probably telling him to get up him. Saying, get it up, you wee prick. And it is Fashion Sakala who adds to this miserable day for Celtic, but this glorious, glorious day for Rangers. Lundstrom's pass intercepted. Celtic is nowhere near their best. The way we played in the first game was totally different to the way we've had to play in this game. Ben Davies, that is stupendously good tackling. Tav. Good play from Rangers, good passing in the middle of the field. Tillman. Tavernier fires right across at the back post. Kent was there, but it's cleared away, only as far as Lundstrom. Ridvan takes it away from that defender brilliantly. Lundstrom tries to play it over the top for him, but he is held back and won't be able to make it. Ooh, and John Lundstrom there. Nearly with a very good interception. Here comes Leila Abada for Celtic. Up against Yilmaz. Abada has well and truly been in Yilmaz's pocket today. It's a good interception from Raskan. That could set us on our way. And after the years of Celtic being probably the more dominant team in Scotland, as much as it pains me to say that, Rangers in this career mode are showing what they're made of. John Lundstrom has a go from range. Oh, it's an easy catch for Seagrist in goal. I say easy, but it did test him just ever so slightly. Abada, could he get away from Yilmaz here? Yilmaz on the chase. Yilmaz gets the foot in. Who is going to recover this ball? It is going to be Abada. Here comes Celtic now. Riley. Oh my god. I'm not sure how. I am really not sure how that's crept in, but it has. McGregor is weirdly far off his line there.
There's a message for Alan Roach. Alan Roach, please can you come to reception? Your wife is waiting for you. Thank you.
Rangers get a set off again. Celtic get a consolation. John Lundstrom. And Rio Tati just taking down McGregor. Goldson, sorry. And it is Jota who comes and collects the ball, but he was on an offside position. There was about 4 or 5 Celtic bodies there. Would have been bad for Goldson had he lost that. And set Celtic on their way. Beautiful play. Rangers in! No! Absolutely just unbelievable play from Rangers. Joe Hart is there on the bench. Tavernier whips the ball in. Morelos. Ralston does look like he's going to take it up the pitch now. Ridvan, a brilliant block there. But Celtic still keep the ball and are away forward now. And Daiz Almeida Has a go from range. Had the time to go forward there. O'Reilly, the goal scorer, coming off for Haskabanovic, or however the fuck you say that name. Oh, McGregor! McGregor, lucky Goldson was there. And Raskan, look at the pace, look how fast we've gotten forward here. Fashion Sakala has kept it in! At the near post. And Celtic are down by 4. Rangers up by 4. It is Celtic 1, the famous 5. And what a performance! Like, I can't say what a performance enough times. Like, this is, for this game being an ultimate difficulty and how we've had our struggles early in the season against games like the first couple of games at St Johnstone and Aberdeen, the amount of goals that were in that game defensively, and the game against Napoli in the Champions League 5-2. Here comes Shota. And he's taken out. Oh, and Ben Davies, I wanted to block the shot. Barisic is going to see out the last few minutes of this game. It's a late penalty. I was just trying to block the shot. The shot's gone. That's surely not a pen. Kyogo stepping up. McGregor saves it. Oh, Griegsy loves a penalty save in the Old Firm. Turnbull on for Hatate. Kent clears it. Morelos wins it from the clearance. Has got pace. Has got strength. Has lost the ball. Has nearly won it back. Celtic want to come forward again. Dyson Maeda. Raskan with the interception. Sakala now. And Sakala has been set on his way by Alfredo Morelos. It could be a Fashion Sakala hat-trick. Oh, and he's hit the post. I've tried to curl it in with the left, and that will do it. Celtic humbled. Rangers dominant. Oh, Sakala already had a hat-trick. Oh, I didn't even realise. I thought he was on 2. Sakala. Well, Sakala scored 3, and then Tillman and Kent. Oh, I thought Morelos scored 1. Doesn't matter though. Celtic might have had better possession, or just had the ball more often, because we were just constantly going forward. Hearts drew, so that means we just pull away from the park in terms of being league leaders. But I believe our next game is Ajax away, and this is what will determine how our our European League, our European campaign will look like. Will we be in the Europa League? But we now sit 7 points clear of Hearts, and how many? 15 points clear of Celtic, who are now down in 5th place. 6 losses out of 16 games, 8 wins, 2 draws. We are on 13 wins out of 16 with 1 loss, which was at the very first game of the season, and 2 draws. Our next 2 league games are against both Edinburgh teams, away to Hearts and at home to Hibs, but we turn our attention to Ajax in the Champions League. A huge bit of luck needed here. There will be changes. Kent won't start. No, Kent's going to have to start. Oh, this is a tough one. Kamara's going to start over Raskan. Hadji's going to drop down and let Matondo come in on the wing. Barisic. This is tough. Barisic will start to rest Yilmaz. No. Yilmaz can play the majority of the game. Hopefully if we get a couple of goals up then. Keep it like that. Kamara starts over Raskan. A huge performance needed. At the Johan Cruyff Arena in Amsterdam. And if we win, and Liverpool win, I believe we jump a point ahead of Napoli. We maybe should have went in the blue. This is going to be by no means an easy game. I really think we should have went for the blue kit. I made a mistake. And here come Ajax already. Ben Davies though. Tillman wins that header. Good set off Ryan Kent here. Kent's got the pace. Surely the defender can't keep up with Ryan Kent. Ryan Kent is through on goal. Ryan Kent. Oh, and just delays the shot that slight bit too low. Glenn Kamara's in the box. Sakala. And Morelos is in there and it's in! On the dawn of the 8th minute, Morelos gives Rangers what could be a ticket to the Champions League knockout stages. And it's just such a quick bit of play there. Sakala to find Morelos, who just taps it in with the head. And I believe he's on how many goals now? 6? 9 goals in 6 games for Alfredo Morelos. Is he the Champions League top scorer? He has to be. Good block there from Connor Goldson. Fashion Sakala now. What happened? I'm guessing that came off the boy's hand. Lundstrom, once again, out to Fashion Sakala. Sakala looking for Morelos at the back post. Tavernier's going to have a shot from range. Bassi blocks. It's come off the hand though, I believe. And it will be James Tavernier with the opportunity to put us 2-0 up. And he does! Holy shit! I never score free kicks. But James Tavernier has put Rangers 2-0 up against Ajax. That's a good free kick from the captain, as you'd expect. Keeper maybe could have done better. But it is now Rangers 2, Ajax 0 in the 14th minute. One goal in the Champions League now for James Tavernier from right back. Could that be the goal that sends us through to the round of 16? Could Tavernier be our saviour? Results will depend on that. Connor Goldson, a beautiful slide there to block the pass. Ryan Kent fires out to Tavernier heads it down to Sakala. Sakala's pass intercepted by Bassi, but Sakala wins it back, and Glenn Kamara now. It's got Tavernier coming in, whipping it in. Ryan Kent's there. What else do we have to say here? Other than so far, so good. But here come Ajax. Maybe talking too soon. Connor Goldson tries to clear it, but Brobbery is caught offside. It does benefit us. Goldson fires it out to Sakala. And Sakala's pass has actually made its way through to Tavernier. Tavernier looks for Lundstrom, finds him, and it's City. He's hit it straight at Rulli and goals. Tavernier, well done. Kent! Oh, went for the spectacular and it nearly paid off. Davies out to Tavernier. Tavernier finds Kent. Kent tackled. Oh, and Bassi nearly giving it up there. Is he onside? Brian Robbery is onside. Ridvan Yilmaz is chasing. Ben Davies with the interception. McGregor to catch it. And it's Tillman. He's found Glenn Kamara. Glenn Kamara can get away from his man. He's still going. He's 1-on-1 with the keeper. And he scores! It's 3-0. It's absolutely phenomenal. It's always phenomenal. This Rangers team are something special. And they are producing something special on a night that means so much to the team, to the fans, to the hopes of knockout Champions League football. Glenn Kamara does so well there. gets the advantage, and he just loses the left foot to send the keeper going the wrong way, and then puts it in at the near post. And I don't know what to say. These back to back wins. Oh, and Sakala with another interception, and Tillman has set off Alfredo Morelos, who blasts it. Oh my God, it's 4-0. Guys, I swear to God, this is on ultimate difficulty. I don't know what's happening. I don't know how else to, like, but Alfredo Morelos has just absolutely rifled one in, and he has got 10 goals in 6 games. What a stat that is. How else do you define that in a season? Especially for a team like us, against the teams we faced in this group stage. Ajax, Liverpool, Napoli, and then you got a player like Morelos, who just got 10 goals in these 6 games. We are hoping, we are praying the Rangers fans will be checking their phones. Results will matter. It's another save from Alan McGregor. That's another one. Ben Davies out to Yilmaz. Yilmaz now. Searching ball through for Morelos, but Bassi's got the pace on him. It's one reason I want to sign Calvin Bassi, is his pace. He's so large, he's so big, he's so strong, and he's rapid. Fashion Sakala. Down to Yilmaz. Yilmaz flicks it over. Bassi's there to clear. And it is going to end the first half here at the Johan Cruyff. And it is Ajax 0, Rangers 4. I don't know why that away end is so empty. That wouldn't be happening real. And Liverpool are drawing. I can't remember what that does for us. They were on 9 points, I believe. And we were on 7. So will that go down to goal difference? Oh my God, I don't know. I'm going to have to check. If the commentary was on, they would tell us. Ajax need something miraculous here. Rangers have had Ajax's number in both of these games that they've played. Both in Glasgow and now here in Amsterdam. Morelos. His ball through, finds Ryan Kent. Ryan Kent bursting into the middle. Searched for Tillman. Morelos somehow beats it to the ball. Kamara down to Tavernier. Looks for Kent at the back post. Let's save. Morelos is there though. Oh. So close to a 5th. And here come Ajax. And Brobbery, oh my God. He is just, I thought he was going to sweaty goal it, because that's what they always seem to do. Ajax, who are a team out, they've got no reason to collect the ball quickly. They are out of the Champions League. We are guaranteed Europa League football. But can we get Champions League football? We still have a 3-goal advantage, which I don't know if that's going to help our goal difference. I'm not sure what it sits at. Ben Davies with a good tackle. Lundstrom collects. Tillman out to Kent. To think I wasn't going to go with this starting 11 is just criminal. Morelos looks for Malik Tillman over the top and nearly finds him. Timber. Klassen down to Brobbery. Finds Berghuis, who looks for Tadic. Tadic, is he onside? He is onside. Here come Ajax. Looking to make their way back into this game. It's Tavernier with a good block. Borna Barisic will see out the rest of this game at left back to give Yilmaz the rest that he well and truly needs before we visit Hearts at Tynecastle. Klassen, oh my God. McGregor pulls off a good save. Sakala. Tillman. Kamara. Kamara plays through Ryan Kent. Ryan Kent is through on goal. And he cuts it back. Oh, I tried to be smart with it. And he still kept it. Oh, that is... I don't know why I've done that. And it may have just... It may cost us. It may cost us. Here comes Steven Bergwijn. Oh, Broberty's winning it through. Oh my word. Tillman is going to come off for Todd Cantwell. And Ajax are mounting a comeback here. If I hadn't just tried to be fancy with that. I don't know where Broberty's come from there. I tried to be fancy with Ryan Kent, but it didn't work, and it's cost me. Broberty with a double. I'll take the free kick, thank you. As much as Sakala did just wipe out his man. Barisic nearly caught out there by Bergwijn. Glenn Kamara. Todd Cantwell now. Looks for Ryan Kent in the middle. And here come Ajax. Bergwijn. Ajax starting to get in their stride now. Oh my god. Boys! It's 4-3. Oh my god, I don't know what to do. Their comeback is well and truly on. I thought it was over when they scored the first. I was like, oh, that'll be fine, they'll score one, but holy shit. Okay. We need to focus up. Sakala. Tillman. It's found Todd Cantwell, and Todd Cantwell, look at that, easy as you like. 5-1. 5-1? 5-3. 8-goal thriller, and Todd Cantwell bursts through. Makes it 5-3, and surely now, with 10 minutes left to play, there's no way back for Ajax. What a performance, and like, what a comeback they were mounting. Fair play to the players. I mean, to be fair, if I was playing a career mode with any other team, like a Premier League level team or something like that, I'd probably be signing Bergwijn because I love playing with Bergwijn in this game. Uh-oh. And here come Ajax again. McGregor pulls off a save. Cantwell. Out to Kent. Kent. All about the possession now, and just as I was about to say that, Ben Davies gives the ball away. That's Goldson. He puts in the tackle to stop the ball going forward for Ajax. And Cantwell has found Tavernier. Tavernier is going to go to the corner for this. Oh, Tavernier, what are you doing, you fad? Two minutes added on, and we may be able to gauge from the cheers whether or not we ended up in the Champions League round of 16. If not, we're gonna have to wait and check the result. Here is Cantwell. Cantwell chips the keeper. What a save! Short one played for the Rangers. Ken does it! And that will do it for Rangers. They're guaranteed Europa League. But are they going through to the Champions League round of 16? Bates is happy. It's a good performance. They've slipped up a lot in defence near the end there, as Ajax managed to come back and score 3. 50-50 game. Let's find out. Liverpool win. Oh my god. Liverpool have won. Liverpool have won. Does that mean we're through? I think we're through. I think we're through. I believe we've gone through. It's win or bust. I believe we are through. 24 million, that must mean we're through. Sam Johnson, I've added him to the scouting force. We've just received 24 million in prize money for the Champions League, so I believe that must mean we're through. It has to mean. Let's check the standings. We have a chance to go 10 points clear of Hearts in second. Who are in first, sorry. The Scottish Cup round 1 has been drawn and we play St Mirren at Ibrox. Champions League. We go through. Rangers resilient as ever after a 5-2 loss in the opening game and then returned it with a 4-2 win, a 3-3 draw at Ibrox with Liverpool, then a 3-2 loss at Anfield, then a 5-1 thumping of Napoli at Ibrox, and then a 8-goal thriller. But it was Liverpool who, defeating Napoli 2-1 on the night in Naples, sent us through by a point. The goal difference was there, we would have went through if they drew, but we got the extra point and we are through. So who can we get? We can end up with Atletico Madrid, Barcelona, Sporting, Chelsea, Leipzig. Celtic finished bottom. I forgot they were in the Champions League. Borussia Dortmund, PSG are all the teams we could play in the round of 16. Whereas the Europa League had a few. Man United, of course, topping their group. Fair play. County finishing third. Don't know even why they're in the Europa League, but that doesn't matter. But that is going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching it. Leave a like if you enjoyed and subscribe if you haven't already. Click the bell for any notifications, and I'll see you all in the next episode.